28 red flags in single guys' apartments, according to Reddit. Number 28. One often overlooked thing is too different from yours. If it's too dirty or too clean compared to how you keep yours, get ready to deal with the difference. A messy person will always leave a mess, and a clean one will nag you about yours. Then there's in-depth hobbies. It's not necessarily a bad thing if someone has anime figurines or sexy calendars, but the question always is, do you? If someone likes something enough to have it around and buy associated merchandise, it's a major hobby. If you can't enjoy it together, it will stand between you. Number 27. My new neighbor's house was a mirror of the one I just bought, so he showed it to me. Everything was extremely clean and neat. His clothes were separated by exactly 2 inches in his closet. The contents of his cupboards were alphabetized. How is that a red flag? Somebody said, I knew a guy like that. He hovered around me and everything that I touched. He would immediately wipe down and put back things just so. He would adjust every screw on the light switches to be perfectly horizontally aligned. Made me so tempted to switch one out for a Phillips head. The man had OCD, okay? Gad. Number 26. Plates and or silverware crusted with old food. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Bonus points if they're plastic. Oh my god. Extra bonus points if they're in the bathroom. What are your utensils doing in the bathroom? That's where your poop lives, bro. Extra bonus wear or extra bonus points if they're in the sink with the dishwasher empty. Where have you been? Number 26. Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh my god. Number 25. An existing girlfriend. Oh, that's a major red flag for a single dude. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. No. I'm sorry. Number 24. Nothing like a good old dirty house thread to motivate me to clean when I get home. Is that what this whole thread's gonna be?
Oh, that house is too dirty. That's a red flag. You can't keep your house dirty, man. You better clean up that house.
Somebody responds, oh my god, dude. I got a girl coming over later this week. Woo. And this thread is like a chorus of internal screaming growing louder and louder. Gotta scrub the floor, gotta do the laundry, gotta hide my power level. Okay. Number 23. Decorates with beer logos and pictures of weed culture. Well, hey, brah, y'all don't vape? You know what I mean? Oh my god, talk about unbearable people. A person so into their alcohol and drugs that they decorate their apartment with it is just not going to be a quality relationship. Y'all motherfuckers should know exactly what you're biting into the second it hits your taste buds. You know what I'm talking about? Jeez. What did you expect? People like that typically wear their passion, their life passion on their sleeve. Coming at you. Number 21. Because 22's deleted. During the first date or so, everything is immaculate. Then the more you know them, the more cluttered it gradually becomes. Trash here and there. Kitty croutons not being picked up. What? It's pretty specific, man. No trash men in the bathroom, no toilet paper on the roll, forks and plates strewn everywhere, laundry everywhere. you'll wind up being his mother and maid instead of a significant other. You don't want to be the mother instead of a significant other. Oh my God. Someone says, it's always amazed me how when people have cats, it's so obvious they have cats because of the smell. I had a cat and it never smelled like cat. I know what you're thinking. You got used to it. No. Every time I had a friend over, I asked if they could tell. They always said no. My cat now lives with my sister, and she says people are shocked when they see Sherbert because it literally does not smell. Sherbert. If I go somewhere and it smells, it's not likely that I'll not be going again. This is the type of person I don't want to meet. You know what I'm talking about? Jesus Christ. As we go up to number 21, women. During the first date or so, everything is wait. I was reading a response to this one. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Number 20. Picture frames turned face down with another woman. Oh man, he put some effort into that. He did turn it face down. You know what I mean? Talk about putting a picture in a drawer, or maybe sliding it behind a nightstand or something. You know, nah. Let me just put it on down. That's respect, ladies. You find yourself a man who is already in a relationship with another woman like that, and you've got to keep her. Yeah. Oh my God. Somebody said, how can you see them if they're face down? Oh my God. Okay. Number 19. Sheets that smell and look dirty. No soap at the bathroom sink. Skid marks. Oh boy. Clear evidence that he eats straight out of the pot or pan. What? What the hell is wrong with that? Some of y'all women need to grow the fuck up, alright? Wait a minute. Eating out of the pot, like taking the pot into your room or something? Okay, wait, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. You need to put that shit in a plate. I wasn't thinking. You know what I've done? I've made things like in a Pyrex dish. Like say I bake some chicken or something, or I don't know, make something like that. Instead of sharing out portions, if it's just for me, I just take the Pyrex dish. You know what I'm talking about. But eating out of the pot, wait a minute. And eating out of a pan. Okay, yeah. I redact the thing that I objected to. Oh my God. I'm trying to imagine that. Just gonna wait for that to cool off on the stove. And now to take it to my room. Or better yet, take it to the table and then eat there. Something really hilarious about eating at a table in silence. Just out there in the dining room. Yeah. Number 18. Using a daily calendar of naked girls as toilet paper. Oh my God, like this kind of calendar? Oh my God. That is not toilet paper, dude. Oh my God. I like how Faith says I have 2 copies of Dragon Age 2. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised that Faith doesn't have more copies of Dragon Age 2? What a world. Number 17. Holes in the walls? Fuck no. I don't have any holes in my walls. Someone says I was talking about holes he punched in anger. I wonder if like they thought, I wonder if the people responding to her thought that they meant holes for like peeping into bathrooms and shit like that. Ew. And then they also edit again, I'm so sorry to all of those with girls and guys with anger management issues that they're working on. I didn't mean to belittle your situation. I love the idea that this person probably received a bunch of comments like, there are holes in my walls because I have things to work out, okay? It's better than hitting a person. It's better than hitting a person, okay? You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Why is this voice that I have kind of turning into a little bit of a Jerry Seinfeld? I'm kidding. If Jerry Seinfeld were like a mouse, dude. Mousefeld. That's enough. But number 16, crispy socks. Crispy. Y'all want soggy socks? Ugh. Friend's mom found this. No, wait. Friends found mom his jerk. Friends found mom his. Damn. Okay. Friend's mom found his jerk off mop up sock, and the conversation went a little something like this.
What is this?
A sock.
What is this?
A sock?
What do you use it for?
Nothing.
It's sharp.
Okay. Okay, the sock is sharp, babies. My man. Number 15. I once went home with a guy and there were dozens of condoms on the coffee table. Well, he likes to play it safe. Somebody said like wrapped up or used. And the strawberry dream girl goes on to say, haha, wrapped. But it still grossed me out. Oh yeah, the idea that you going home with some random guy to bang it out is doing this with other women? I thought I was the only one. And you're the only guy that I go home with to bang like on the first night. Shut the hell up. Number 14. Reminder for anyone reading this through the thread. If you feel the need for to change something about yourself that's being listed here, don't change just that one small thing. Figure out where that behavior comes from and work on that. It takes the same amount of effort and you'll be... There's an organic yawn coming out of me not giving a damn about some fuckboy trying to insert his vaginal crisis into this list. So since there's 28 on this bad boy, I'm going to scroll on down to number 29 since some fuckwad at the top robbed us of an organic entry there by going... Okay, number 29, Manchester United supporter. Man, sports, huh? Kind of scary. The only sports you guys need to be supporting is esports, Fortnite. Yeah, keep that virginity intact, all right? Number 30, because I remember one was also deleted, probably the KY jelly bottles that my former guy friend had strewn around his room. One in the kitchen, one in the living room, one in the bathroom. I just lost count. That night he confessed he had feelings for me, but I didn't feel the same way. Things got pretty awkward, and I haven't talked to him since. Let me say it like this, guys. And you know, this may be pretty insensitive, but I don't care. The bottom line is, I like to think that the only reason that I would need lubricants is if I'm dealing with some kind of dried up, crusty old lady that can't get it wet. You know what I'm talking about? Get it wet. But the only other reason that one might need for lubrication is if you're doing it in a hole that's not meant for that. And you guys know how I feel about that. Baby, that's where that stuff comes out. Oh, and even if it wasn't, there's another hole that's perfectly suited for that. And you've heard me say it a million times without being too vulgar. And to quickly get off of it, I'm just gonna say, if I were fucking ladies in the butt, I might as well be gay, because dudes have those too. You know? Dudes have those too. What? Number 13. Pee in water bottles. Walked in, took a look, and walked right the fuck back out. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about, girlfriend. Somebody said, wait, what? And she goes on to say, he would pee in his water bottle so he didn't have to get up and pee in the toilet like normal people. Child, please. Somebody else responded, I have never understood why people do this. Maybe you're too busy playing your game. Some of those last nearly 40 minutes. Maybe then you can piss in a bottle, but for the love of God, throw it away afterwards. Every time I see a picture of someone who does this, they have bottles upon bottles of piss lying around. No. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Anyway. Somebody said that the Battlefield trailer came out. I should go check that out. Wow. $9.99. That's what I'm talking about, Jillian Allen. I love you. Jillian says, first donation to anyone ever.
First donation to anyone ever. I bloody love these lists.
Well, I love you, and I appreciate your contribution to the cause. These will always be here, as long as you need them. So as we travel to number 12 on the list of 28 red flags in single guys' apartments, it reads as follows. According to this thread, I am a fucking catch. I own multiple forms of soap in different locations in my apartment. I own a vacuum cleaner. I have 2 pillows on my bed. Oh my God, I'm guilty of that. I have multiple pillows on my bed now, but sometimes there's really only one. Sometimes I jam multiple pillows in one pillowcase. Like I have a pillow that's like memory foam. I put that on top of another pillow and then just have the one memory foam side facing up so that like it's not too low. Whatever. Y'all go judge me, nigga. I'm living here alone. Anyway, my toilet paper comes off of a roll and not a daily nude calendars. My kitchen is accessible and not filled with dirty dishes. Ladies, please form a single file line. Somebody else asks, do you also shower daily and wear clean underwear? I do one of those things. Underwear is for plebs. Wait, well, when I do wear underwear, it's clean, but you know, that's a good way to knock out what worrying about whether they're clean or not is never to wear it. How about that? Okay, look. Number 11. I once went on a date with a guy. Went back to his studio apartment, and there was a security camera on the wall that had the bed and the whole living area in view. What? Didn't know him very well. Didn't fully trust the camera was off. Red flag. Jillian says she has a body pillow. Due to her 80-year-old spine, it doesn't leave much room for the husband. That's adorable.
Get out of here. There's not enough room for me in the pillow now.
Number 10. Too many mirrors. Too many cooks. Erotic art. What? Well, damn, this must have been a sexy motherfucker needing all these mirrors in his house. How many mirrors is too many mirrors in a house, you know? A half-completed suit made of human skin on a tailor's dummy. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. This is a reference to Silence of the Lambs, I think. Okay. Too many cooks. Number 9. I've gone on 2 separate first dates where I've gone back to his place only to find an array of BDSM equipment laid out neatly on his bed in anticipation. Once to be used on him, once to be used on me. It wasn't used on either of us, either time. These were first dates. I'm down, but there has to be a conversation first, you know? You can't just spring that on someone. Some people are really into springs. You know what I'm talking about. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about freaking springs, guys. Okay. Number 8. Open browser window to Reddit post. Ladies, what are some of the things in a guy's... Wait. That's the thread we're reading right now. Oh, they're saying that if you went into a guy's house and a browser window was open with the Reddit open and this list open, that would be a red flag. And someone says, luckily for me, I'm reading this at work, not at my apartment. And luckily for everybody in this chat, in this stream right now, you're having it read to you, you know, so I guess I can get all of the negative points for associating with Reddit in general. Ridiculous. I'm the one getting the sexually transmitted disease here. You guys are only just watching, you know, through a screen, like from far away. It's like I'm like the bomb sniffing robot here. All of it's just raw, like it's gonna hit me, radiation. Fuck me. Fuck. Number 7. After scrolling through all of the answers, looks like my Legos and Transformers are safe. Cool. Some girls are after a man, and they won't lie. Number 6, lots of pictures of the ex. God damn. Somebody said, when a girlfriend turns into my ex, pictures are among the first things that go. Leaving that shit up just hurts. More so when fresh. A response to that response says, that's because you only see her smiling and happy, which causes you to romanticize the past. Remember her flaws as well. More like remember her getting slapped in the face with a dick like the dog she is, and remember that's her place in the world. Ooh, you won't hear shit like that on the normal channel today. All right, as we roll up to number 5, no cleaning supplies, all right? No toilet cleaner, no dish soap, no dish rack mop. What's a dish rack mop? We got to find, oh wait, there's a comma there.
Oh my God. Hopefully no one noticed that I just breezed over that comma.
No dish rack, no mop, no broom, no vacuum. You want to see all of this shit like in one place? So I guess, hey, if y'all are the types of dudes that are going out and then bringing hoes back to your place, because I guess you trust them like that, make sure to have all of this shit in one area when she walk in and she could go,
damn. Is that a cleaning supplies, toilet cleaner, dish soap, dish rack, mop, broom, vacuum, and no dirty dishes in the sink? Damn. You got a ring lying around here? I'll just say yes right now. Fuck a doodle doo. Scooby Dooby Doo, you got a Scooby snack for me? Jinkies.
oh my God.
I'll make you say yabba dabba.
Shut up. No trash bag in the trash can. Blah, 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 blah. This list is gay. I'm going to read a bonus list after this because I promised. Plus, this list is over and this is like 20 minutes in. What the fuck? Okay, number 4. No soap in the bathroom to wash your hands. Congratulations. No, number 3. The best advice I've ever gotten as a single dude in my first apartment was to keep my bathroom nice and always have fresh towels. Girls love fresh towels.
Only the freshest towels at Kyle House, baby.
Or, you ask Hannah how fresh the towels were. Okay, when she came, ask her how fresh the towels were. Somebody ask Hannah how fresh the towels were. Oh my God, I'm legit. Do it in the stream right now. Ask Hannah how fresh them towels was. Hello to Simon in the stream chat. Hi, I'm glad you're back. Hope you can live your life in a way that's happy and fancy free. Number 2, I found a book in the ex's bedroom about how to play head games with women in order to make them want to have sex with you. Man, if you found yourself a girl that you need to play games with in a mind to bing your bong, then you found the wrong lady. How about that? You found the wrong lady. How about that tonight? Number 1 on the list of 28 outrageously short red flags in single guys' apartments, apparently, is I once dated a guy who had a 6-inch marijuana plant growing from his damply disgusting bathroom carpet. What do you mean? I once dated a guy who had a 6-inch marijuana plant growing from his damply disgusting bathroom carpet. You mean like there was no pot? There was no pot. Tell me there was a pot. You mean just like he just threw some, he just threw some shit on the ground. I was like, wait, and there it is. You gonna smoke that poop weed that's been in the bathroom absorbing all them poop particles? You've heard of Ant-Man and the Pym particles, but have you heard of poop sloop and the poop particles? Ooh, gross. It wasn't so much the weed that put me off. It was that he had shag carpeting in his bathroom. Carpet, dude. Oh man, we already rolled over the fact that you got carpet in the bathroom. Perhaps the one room in your entire house that is necessity to fucking tile. Okay? On top of the kitchen, because come on now. Somebody said it was rooted to the carpet. This person says, yup, right between the filthy toilet and the unspeakable shower. Oh my God. Bruh. Bruh. The towels. The weed bathroom. These are going to be my takeaways here. There was one more. I think it was turning down the picture. That seems so much more like a thing that you would do with a boss and a secretary. You just turn the picture of the wife down. No big deal. Okay, let's see here. Teachers of Reddit. I don't know. I like this police one better. I would let you guys choose, so I think I'm going to do that. Which list do you all want right now is the bonus list? There's one that says police officers of Reddit. Have you ever had an all units call? What was it? That's one list. There's another list that says teachers of Reddit. What former student of yours is now famous or infamous? And did you see that coming? Huh. Yeah. So, I think you guys should choose between one of those. We'll go ahead and bang that one out in probably less than 20 minutes here. Oh yeah, the Matt Groening TV show. I hope that's good, man. What is a subtle sign that someone is emotionally mature? Bruh, what? They handle disagreements like opportunities for problem solving instead of getting defensive and upset. You're talking about a woman. You're talking about a woman. By your nature, by your logic. Are all women just immature by nature? That's not possible. Women actually get the stigma of being quickly to mature. Quickly to mature indeed, Kyle. You must mature fastly. Sorry. Okay, looking at the police, teachers, police. So that's a bunch of police, and here we are. We're going to read 18 entries on the list of police all-unit calls. Number 18, Buddy's first day on the phone at a fire station in an international airport. The airliner detects a fire in the rear by the generator. They are coming in hot and need assistance immediately. Buddy decides a major airliner incident is imminent, calls the city fire department, which might have 80 fire stations. They all send every unit, expecting complete mayhem. The airplane lands safely. False alarm. 200 fire trucks are lined up for miles outside the airport. No one was able to get in because the gate was closed. My rookie friend botched his all units call. Oh boy. Oh boy. These things happen. Number 17. Not a police officer, but I shadowed a police officer a few years back. They had an all units call that day at around noon to some house out in the woods that was partly in their bounds, but some of the driveway was not. It was part of another county's bounds. The entire police force, which totaled out to be around 12 police cars, 2 officers each, minus our car, which was the officer plus me, I'm not an officer, arrived at this house. You know, I told you I got a big fucking problem with niggas who can't fucking tell a story without driving you up a wall with a shitload of fucking parentheses. Like it's like impossible. Like they think we would be incapable of just understanding what the fuck you talking about without you hitting me with this explanation of an explanation for the explanation. Like, nigga, get to your story. Are you the type of nigga that everybody just literally like fucking 4 seconds into you saying anything just gives up because they can tell that this is going to be so long-winded? How could they continue to pay attention to you? If this person were somebody that you would meet at a church, if they were to ask you to just like say a quick prayer before you guys left, you can rest assured this nigga's gonna waste 10 fucking minutes of your goddamn time. God forbid you limit your bitch ass prayer to like 30 seconds to a fucking minute, right? It's gotta be 3 hours of you wasting my damn time because you out here on this parenthesis shit, nigga, right? You already iterated that you're not a police officer. Initially, it was the first thing you said. You shadowed one a couple of years back. You out here telling me the specific math of the people who are out here. Just say it was an all units car and there are a lot of niggas out there, man. Get on with this story. I'm not reading this. I'm sorry. Number 16. Look how concise this shit is. Too many examples. London riots, unit attack with a machete, large group fighting with knives, building fire, so on and so forth. Now this sounds like a cop that doesn't have a lot of time to be fucking around writing no dumbass Reddit entry. He's got places to be. He's got power trips to go on. He's got a gun and a badge, and he can wave that shit around legally. And he's about to go show somebody what's up for being a different color skin than him, baby. You know what I'm talking about? But you already know this bitch wasn't cop material out here. Like, so I can't weird, and then, but that's not really how I really good. But just in case you're wondering, I got to feel just like you motherfucker. Number 15. There was a 50% off at Dunkin' Donuts, baby. Another reminder that there was not a serious tag placed on this entire list, so it's been reduced to that of a joke by somebody who got himself 3,000 free upvotes. Not bad, bro. All units to the burn unit. Now this is what you find on another YouTube channel. You're fucking killing me. You're killing me. Who chose this list? You're all being held accountable. Zai Lawrence, Suho. Man, you weeb. Sky N. See, Michael Davis, he wanted the teachers. Yeah, you see? You see what I'm talking about? Michael Davis wanted the teachers. Number 14. Years ago, friends of mine was a dispatcher for the county that he covered, sheriff. No. He was a dispatcher for the county, he covered sheriff. EMS and fire communications, and also worked with communicating with other agencies as well. From the state troopers, he got some sort of text communication, not a phone text. This was before that was a thing. It referred to an accident with injuries at the intersection of I-40 and Business 85. Something along the lines of collision, I-40, bus 85, injuries involved. Damn, it must be bus 85, not 85 injuries, you know? The way it was abbreviated and written made him misread it. Instead of accident at 85 business, he thought there was a bus collision on I-40 with 85 injured people. He dispatched every damn fire truck and ambulance the county had. They show up and it's a 2-car wreck with minor injuries. I hope he didn't get in too much trouble. Oh boy. Wasn't there like what happened recently? I think it was like in Hawaii or something, where there was like a nuclear threat drill or some shit like that. Like they sent out all the messages to the phone saying, hey nigga, the bombs are in the air, you know, ain't shit y'all can do, you have nowhere to go, you know, so freak the fuck out. And it was actually, you know, what's the word? The word was actually like an error, you know. It was an error on somebody's part. It was a fluke. They fucked up. It was an accident. But the comedy was they were trying to sell us the idea that the two buttons were next to one another, like the one to commence a drill and the one if it actually happened were just right next to each other. Like this is a cartoon and like Homer Simpson's running, you know, like Homer Simpson is sitting in the chair of the person who gets to press a button, you know, that could accidentally send out a fucking text message to all of the people on your island, you know what I mean? And hey man, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist motherfucker out of nowhere, but I like to think, and I always say this, that the perfect place to test how much people would freak out if they got a text message saying that the bomb's about to be dropping in a short amount of time, it would be Hawaii, because Hawaii's an island and all those motherfuckers could freak out and kill people and riot and loot and rape. And the bottom line is, at least they'd be condensed to that small island, you know, people that shit happen here. We would have other states to unleash some of that carnage into. And maybe before word got out that it was just a fucking test, things would escalate in a really terrible way. Some people are sitting on some firepower that y'all don't understand. Automatic weapons are just a joke, a splash in the pan compared to some of the bullshit that some people have right now and can unleash. But I'm not talking about anything government. We're all keeping our heads down. We're not saying anything. We're not putting any ideas in anybody's heads. We're just talking. You know what I mean? And I like to think, man, how you gonna tell me it's two buttons sitting next to each other, one button for drill, one button for reel, and they hit the real button up? It was right next to it. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how y'all have that set up. You know, what year is this again? Where y'all just have it set up like that? Maybe move that shit. It'd be like we build a spaceship and there's one button to turn the lights on and off, but we have it right next to the button that opens the airlock and vacuums us all out into space. Are you serious though? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Man, as we roll up this list, we arrive at number 13. So I interned at a local police department at a time when all the stations received new radio devices. Good for them. The new devices looked a bit like old cell phones and had a bright orange panic button. Oh, it's the button list today, baby. It was meant for situations where, for example, a single police officer was attacked and needed help. Pushing the button resulted in an all communication on the standard channel 1 being turned to one-way communication only. And an automatic all free units call all the other units had to switch to, which was much weaker, but it was a channel 2 so that they could communicate. But channel 2 was only allowed one device to speak. So either dispatch or 1 or 2, etc. could talk, but not multiple people at the same time like on channel 1. Channel 1, everybody could talk. Channel 2, one nigga at a time. To disable the panic mode, you had to push the bright orange button in a certain way. Think of holding it for 3 seconds followed by 4 quick pushes. It could not be done remotely. Nigga, you're losing us. You're losing that. This happened a rather large city where some police stations are closed at night. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not normal. 1 set of parentheses, 2 set of parentheses, 3 set of parentheses, 4 set of parentheses, maybe 5, nigga. 5 ain't enough. How about 6, nigga? 7 set of parentheses, 8. Oh my God. I think if you're incapable of articulating something in a way that someone can understand it, layman's terms, there's being technical, precise, and very, 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 very specific with the way that you make things apparent. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a test coming up and some shit. Motherfucker, this is stupid. This is so stupid. Come on, give me a break. Because you know, at the end of the day, this story could have been summarized in like 6 lines, dude. We had some walkie-talkies and shit. But one day he went on the wrong line, and because other people couldn't say stuff at the same time, oh, everybody came out, but it was an accident. That's your story, nigga. Oh my God, this is so unbearable. I'm sorry. I guess I'm getting exactly what I bit into, man. And that's like being frustrated in a list of police guys telling each other stories. You figure this shit would be cool. Let me just roll the hell up here. I work as a police communicator at a local university. Usually an all call is a fire alarm. Okay, here we go. This one is gilded twice. Oh my God. Prior to changing careers, I was a deputy sheriff working for a relatively large county in the Midwest. Each deputy had their own zone within the county that they had to cover. One Saturday morning after working the night shift, I overhear over the radio that a unit was performing a routine stop. He was calling in the info when over the radio frequency, static and loud blasts are heard, followed by officer hit, shots fired, officer down. I'll never forget that day. Like I had tunnel vision, I hightailed it for about 30 miles over, and I was about 3 minutes away from an initial 20 minutes. Before being able to report back to dispatch to inform them that I was en route. In total, 3 jurisdictions, 40 total units responded. Arrived on scene, 4th or 5th unit there in a standoff with a person in a vehicle who we later determined to have committed suicide. The officer was shot several times but survived. He was about 4 months away from retiring. He's just 4 months away from retirement. Damn. I remember performing basic life support on him, cutting open his shirt, applying pressure. He looked at me, tearing up. Hey, tell my wife and kids they're always number one in my heart, and thank you for the best years of my life. And I said, you aren't dying, man. I changed careers shortly after, and now I'm a medical student. My revelation. Think about all the ways he could have written that and just fucking meandered and wasted our time. But that's how he put it, concise. Like a motherfucker you'd want to sit down and have a beer with, you know? There is nothing wrong with being long-winded, but maybe the person you need to be long-winded with is somebody that loves your ass. How about that? Because all of this shit from people that I don't know, acquaintances and buddies and friends, this is how you write something, okay? Thank you, dude, for reestablishing a little bit of faith in humanity. Number 3, former cop here. The all-unit call was basically a riot at a nightclub in a very rough area of the neighboring city. Hold on, I gotta get this tone on. Got my coffee here. Okay. Once things were finally calmed down and a dozen or so people were taken away and my boss wanted us all back in our city, I was amazed at not only how many cops showed up, but from where. Counties and towns I had never heard of before. I looked up at a few at the end of my shift, and some came from an hour plus away. I'm a cop. That's a bad cop impression, dude. That's a bad cop impression. Somebody says, I'm shocked the fight went on long enough for them to drive an hour there. Fighting is fucking tiring. Somebody said it was turn-based, probably. Now that's a funny joke. That's a funny joke, dude. That's a turn-based fight. Somebody said, even still, a whole rotation is supposed to take a minute in the game, right? Somebody said, depends on the game. In Dungeons & Dragons, a whole rotation is only 6 seconds. Girl, I'm going to show you how to rotate. You know what I'm talking about? Woo! This list is like, is manifesting itself inside of me. It's like taking me down one entry at a time. Boy howdy. Police dispatcher here. Usually these happen whenever an officer screams for help or when there are calls for a shooting in progress or something else high priority that requires a perimeter set up. Recently there was a pursuit turned into a standoff on the interstate that had a lot of officers on scene. Damn, baby. Who's the guy with the... is that a hat? That's a hat. Never mind. I like the idea of just one guy caught in all this traffic like, beep, beep, I'm trying to get to work, you fucking cops. Oh my God. And they're all like, sir, we're trying to save lives, sir. There's somebody with a gun out here. There's a shootout in progress. Oh, man, let that bullet take my life. I need to get to work. Oh, my God, I'm tired of living this life. Support my wife and she's sleeping with another man. Oh, give me the gun. Give me the gun. Sir, back down. Sir, show me right now. Death by cop. Because he's tired of his life. He's tired of his wife. News link with 20 plus images. What are we doing now? Who are these dudes? Look at, well. Whoa, I can't even open up your thing without you going, will you please be a part of our newsletter? Nope. You see why? You see why we just stay away from you? We stay away from your websites, guys. Oh my God. Elena Levitsky. How is Facebook trying to notify me when I haven't logged on this new browser? Weird. That looks like a man in drag, dude. Some of these girls swear that with the magic of fucking Snapchat filters that they're suddenly totally women, right? Nah, man. It's called Photoshop, and it's existed for a long time before your dumbass smartphone figured out trying to make you look like you're different. Uh-oh. Hey, Kaya, you're gonna say something that's gonna get you in trouble. With who? The easily triggered robots on YouTube. Did you guys hear recently that YouTube struck World War II footage as being like offensive or something? Classic YouTube, dude. This site has gone down the shitter. If there's one thing I want you guys to do for me, it's either send me messages on Snapchat, it's either get in my Discord and let me know the instant something comparable to YouTube is starting to take the fuck off, because this site has lost itself, right? This site has lost itself. It used to be something great, but now it's something strange is what it is. So we got to prepare. We got to brace our butt cheeks, so to speak. We got to prepare that hole. It's going to get pretty scary. So here we go. Number 1, former military police here, Air Force Security Forces to be specific. I was patrolling base housing, doing some LE training. Okay. I'd been on station less than a year, and we hear a gunshot. We call it in immediately, started heading in the direction we hear it from. Those houses were duplexes, and neighbors called it in as well. BDOC, as in dispatch, sent us, another police unit, and then an entire external response force. This was on a nuke base, so even things that don't actually have an impact on the nuclear mission totally have an impact on the nuclear mission. We had 19 total people on the scene within 3 minutes, and as the first ones on scene, my post leader and I were already at the door when the rest of them showed up. I was thankful for them showing up when they did, because we were about to breach the door and go in we can make it if we try, just the two of us. Him and I. We were told to hold for 30 seconds while the RF team got set up. Now, we had a full stack and breaching equipment. I made the fist, thumped my helmet, signaling the breacher, who came up with his Halligan tool. You gotta give me that Halligan tool. Should look that up. Come on, give me that Halligan tool. Ooh, it's like a crowbar, but better. Give me that Halligan tool. What? Halligan. My leader was number 2 in the stack, so she had to throw the flashbang. Oh, cool. This is getting pretty video game. This is pretty cool. One of the RF guys passed it up from somewhere in the back of the stack, and as soon as the breacher had the door open, she tossed it in. All it did was scare the shit out of the dog. Only the husband was home, as his wife was deployed. He was sitting in the dining room on a chair with an SKS in his lap. I was maybe a pound or so of pressure away from pulling the trigger on my rifle, and I realized that this dude's head was not fully intact. He shot himself. The SKS was on his lap because the sling got caught on his arm after he pulled the trigger. As we cleared out the rest of the house per procedure, I had my non-firing hand basically stuffed in my mouth to stop myself from puking. The dude's wife had sent him pictures and video of her cheating on him multiple times and telling him she wanted a divorce. He thought there was no other way out, so he shot himself. The only good news from that day is that we actually had picture and video evidence used to charge her with adultery. Oh my God. We pulled her out of her deployment, got her back on the station, and we charged her with everything we could, including Articles 92, 107, 125, which cover sodomy, and 134. She was stripped of all her rank, forfeited all pay, went to confinement, and was dishonorably discharged after 11 years of service. Yeah, fuck that dog-ass hoe. Edit, the neighbors adopted the dog. He was a good boy, and nobody wanted to see him go to the pound. They worried about what happened to the dog. Oh, Reddit, y'all are bad. Somebody said, good shit. I understand wanting a divorce, but the lengths that she went to just seem vindictive. Well, some women know that they got all the power because the law will dip in their favor. You ice that cake with being a white lady too? The world will bend to you. Oh my gosh. Just, what the fuck? Man, next PlayStation is 3 years off, Sony says. Oh, big deal. I want to see this Battlefield 5 reveal. It's probably going to suck. But what can I do? Guys, I love you. That was technically 2 lists. Haha. So you'll see me tonight. Okay. Here's hoping you're all having a decent, watching her friend get railed. Man, this is the type of thing that I definitely shouldn't click on stream. Wow. As if the not safe for work in red was not a good indicator. I'm always forgetting things. I wonder if I should go to WTF. What's going on there? Is that a bubble in the tire? Scary. Wait, why is this not safe? Whoa. That wasn't visible, was it? We're gonna have to go back and check. I'm scared. Why? Why? Somebody tell me if it was visible. Seen in my city today. What is it? Oh, they're trees. Okay. But why? This wouldn't even like clear everything. Oh, I guess they're going to plant them somewhere. That can't be legal though. Oh well. Carnival ride surfing. I think I've seen something like this before. Because playing ping pong with a racket is too mainstream. Is this person using their head? What the fuck? Huh. Right. Alright, so, okay, what the hell? This is a tombstone. Why? It's safe to go. Oh my god. Oh, is that like a... Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, those are like... Oh my god. That really made my toes curl just now. That sucks. We're out of here. Why am I on WTF so hard? That's a snake in that shoe. Oh, got stung in the eyelid by a wasp. Fire tornado. Oh boy. Alright guys. You'll see me tonight. Oh my god. He was almost getting run over. So, yes, we will, Oh my god. Did they paint those? The Japanese don't give a shit. why? I mean, maybe it's safe for them? Maybe it's like safe paint and it doesn't matter? Okay, this happened at Chiang Mai Zoo in northern Thailand in 2009. After the birth of Li Bing, a baby panda, attendance at the zoo doubled. People flocked to see the pandas but began to skip over some of the other animals. As a result, the other exhibits were going to extremes to make sure that the crowds keep coming to their attractions and began painting crocodiles in black and white. They also began painting elephants to draw attention to the problems Thailand's elephant population faces. Huh. Right. Okay. Something tells me if it's China, it's not exactly safe. And with any luck, those animals are dead, so they can't be mistreated by the fucking Chinese anymore. I know it's kind of, intense, but oh man. Is that really a life in captivity? So, love you guys. Catch you soon. And see you in tonight's one. Bye.